The vacuum beds are handmade through here. These are 3-inch diameter thickness beds. They have a tolerance of 10 thousandths over 20 feet. So they're extremely flat. We make our own vacuum valves that feed the system so that when the bed is traveling through the press, there can be up to about 13 of these on one bed, on one press, and it will keep vacuum the whole time as it's traveling through, so your sheet doesn't move. These drills are multi-spindles. They have 78 spindles per head. So we step and repeat and we'll drill 78 holes at a time. So in a textile application, we can make vacuum pallets to hold transfer paper or for graphics printing to hold the regular sheet stock. These are presses, laminators. We put the vacuum beds in here after they're assembled with the honeycomb inserts. We'll keep these under pressure for 24 hours. And we'll put 2 pounds of air pressure on that bed, and 2 pounds of air pressure will bend those I-beams if you go to 3. You know, when you're printing on graphics, everything has to be extremely flat or you'll see a color variation. Here's where we build our ovals. The Alpha 8s Encores are both built in this facility. These chassis happen to both be for Alpha 8s. There was an Encore in here last week, but these go through, we'll build them up, completely assemble them, test print them, and then crate them in 6-foot modules to be able to ship to anywhere in the world. And these machines have become quite popular.
Yeah.
It's one of the older versions of the Abacus that was traded in on one of the newer versions. So it'll go through and get a refurb. When we bring in used equipment, we'll actually go through it, bring it back up to our factory specs, and then give a warranty just like a certified used car from a Lexus or something of that nature. So when the customer gets it, he knows it's going to be a reliable component. Our manuals are made through this area. Our capacity is 4 per day. So we can do approximately 2 sidewinders and 2 chameleons of any format in any given day. And they run through here, and this crew here specifically just does manuals. It's a much bigger part of our business than a lot of people think.
Yeah.
Here, you'll go into the staging and shipping part for this area. This is all waiting for containers. So what happens is we bring them over here, we store them to get a container ready for a distributor and or a customer base. There's quite a bit that goes through here, and there's a lot of countries represented as you go through. There's Singapore, Bangladesh. I would say these guys get a fill up through here about every 14 days. And it gets to the point where there's just enough room for a forklift to get through here, but they'll go through 5 to 7 container loads of equipment out of here per day. Through here, we make our large format round graphics machines. Typically, a Conquest or an Insignia will go through here. Now there's your center shaft on the graphics machines to give you an idea of the difference. They're very large format. If you come over and you feel, even with all the steps that you see in it, see where it starts and all the steps for bearings and so forth, it's still that thick here. So it's absolutely massive. And even a machine this size will be cycling at 600 pieces an hour. But the graphics presses will go through here. Large format, small format of any series will be built through here, tested, ran, and without takeoffs. And one of our larger customers for this is actually Russia. We will ship 20 of those units a month to Russia. You can see the strength that's put into these machines. These drives are basically put on here to last a lifetime. I don't even know of the last time we've ever replaced that drive on one of these machines, and we've been building these for over 20 years. But I can't remember ever replacing one. This is one of our gripper machines. Now these are made just as demos for our customers. When you get into this, this is the small version, and this is just 2 of 6 colors. So these get absolutely humongous. So you come in, you see here, this is the normal screen size for the small version.
Wow.
So this is the small one, the large one's down here.
Is your business more textile?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, our graphics part of our business is about 20%.
Okay.
Now here's a processor going together. This one here is going together. Actually being built, all of your snowmobiles, Polaris, this is the machine that's going to print all the decor for the vinyl that goes on those machines. And that's high volume, high quality. So this one here is actually being built to go into Wisconsin. We just installed 2 of these in Nigeria. This format here, those large tables you saw being built over there, that's what this machine is for. These are all laser leveled and will run about 400 sheets per hour of that size format.